Tobias, what's the most common misconception of business as it relates to trade show involvement?
Trade show is a very important marketing tool for the exhibitors, the best marketing tool they can get. They have so many possibilities to face new customers, press media, show their innovations. The misconception from my point of view is that people think that trade shows are self-running. You go there and it will happen, but it won't.
So if a trade show misconception is that it just will happen, there's got to be rules or at least some suggestions on how to create strategy around attending a trade show.
Well, it begins, and that is what I tell my clients, it begins a long time before being there at the trade show and showing up. It begins by making the strategy, will I go there or will I not go there? Is it the right trade show or not? And this is a very, very important question. Is this the right trade show, or which is the right trade show to face my or to find my potential customers? Where are they? And that leads us to the questions, who are my potential target groups, customers, and how do they react and where do they appear?
So knowing your demographic is vital.
It's absolutely important to know who would attend that trade show, and are they fitting to my target group? Are they the business-to-business people, or is it more showing up the just-looking people? Is it an international attendance or not?
So is your experience that some companies simply go to trade show because it's a tradition and they may be attending the wrong show?
I fear it, yes. That's what I saw during my time with Agritechnica, and I still see that that it's nice to be there as we always did, but it's the wrong way because trade show is a quite expensive tool.
Tobias, tell me about breaking down trade show costs. How expensive is it in reality to go to these shows?
Yeah. It is expensive if you just see the costs. It's valuable, very valuable, if you see the cost versus all the potential you have. But for my customers to show at the first point how expensive it could be if you don't get the value out of it, I make the calculation. For European trade shows, we assume that about 20% of all overall costs of trade show appearance is just the space rental. And then we take an average rental fee and come up to about $1,000 per square meter in Europe. So if you take an average stand of 100 square meter, which is not so big, they have about $100,000 for that stand. And then I do the calculation on the timing. I make the timeline, how long is the trade show running. For example, my show Agritechnica was 7 days with 9 hours each day. That means 3,780 minutes. And then we just calculated although the overall cost divided by the minutes, and then we come up at about $27 per minute each trade show minute.
And that's just the trade show itself. That's not the interaction with all of the people that come.
No, that's just the trade show itself, the costs.
Let's talk a little bit about reaching those individuals with pre-trade show opportunities. How can I do this? What should I be doing well in advance? Not just strategy, but how can I reach out to my potential demographic to get them to my booth versus just coming to the show?
I think that is a very, very important point, what you say, Michael, because you're not the only one at the trade show, unfortunately. So you have to bring the right people to your booth. The best thing is to invite them, of course, making email, mailing to them, or written mailing to them, inviting them, telling them I will be in hall 15, stand B52, come to me, I have something new for you, innovation I want to present to you. Make them go there, make there a have to visit for them, that they want to visit your booth and not just drop in incidentally, oh, here I am, so that they have on their schedule for that day, I want to visit your booth.